Investing your savings can now lead to thousands of dollars made without having to do a thing. And I'm going to explain to you how. Okay, so let's do this. All right. So in the last video, I showed you the emergency fund, your salary, your new car savings. Okay, so we have our bills, entertainment. Once you have already saved all of this over time, or you already have your emergency fund, because that's step one. But if you already have this and you're in the middle of saving for your 6 months of salary, and then you want to be able to save for your new car faster, one way you can do that is by taking the money that you are currently putting into your 6 months of salary, and then you can go and put it into an app like Robinhood here, and you can put it in stocks like Berkshire Hathaway or the S&P 500, which are two things that I would highly recommend. These both have been doing very good over all of time. A lot better recently, as you can see, inflation, stuff like that. But over the last year, if we look at the S&P 500, it has gone up 6%, whereas this has gone up 24.73%. This just can get you more money. Now, this is putting your money in multiple stocks that are all at the top, and then this is just one individual stock. So if anything happens to this is bad, and this is everything with every company has to go wrong and go down in order for you to lose money with this. So this would seem more safe, but I'm a risky man. I like to gamble, and so that is why I would choose this stock. But what you would do is you would put your savings, the half that you're saved, and you would put it into the stock, and you would consistently keep putting more and more money into this stock, okay? Or this one, whichever one. And let's say you get a 23 or 24% return, okay, over the last year, you would gain 25% of however much money you put in there. So you come over here, and after, let's just say that you make $800 every single month, you save half of that, which is $400. You do this for the whole year, and the average is that 23%. And so you will do this times 12 that you save every single time, and then now you have 4,800, and then times 0.25. Now this is only if you just immediately put in 4,800, but over time you'll slowly get more and more money. It'll be multiplied by the increasing price of the stock, but this is just for an example. Let's just say you make 1,200 back, so now you have just more money. This is just an example. This is not exactly accurate, but over time you will get more and more thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, most of your money will be coming from you just putting the money into it, which is exactly what you want to do, but also having the stock increase it by a percentage as the stock price goes up over time is even better, rather than just having it sit in your bank account and you just saving over time. Yeah, so now that you have invested in these stocks, okay, and you're consistently doing this for years and you're making, thousands of dollars, you can also use the money after 2 years or probably even more, depending on how much money you put into the stock or in your savings. You can use that to put towards the rental house that I talked about in the previous video. And if you didn't watch that, what I said was you can, if you're 16 right now, okay, so your parents have credit, and then they probably have pretty good credit score. If they don't, then I would suggest getting a credit card and, spending money, paying it off, getting good credit, and then using your good credit score to get lower interest, and then you would make a loan for a house, have someone rent it for the next 2 years until I turn 18, and then have those people paying rent for the house use that money to pay for the loan that you have for it. And then you could also use this money that you now have made from the stocks and maybe put some of it towards that if after you graduate it's not fully paid off, so then you now have thousands of dollars to go into the home. Or you could just stay with your family, your parents, and you don't have to worry about the house at all. It would probably be a good idea to do that at some point, just to get a house and do a rental, be able to live in your parents' house like you are right now at 16 years old or 17, and then be able to live in it once you graduate, or you're like going to college, or you want to move out. Just whatever the situation is for you, okay? And then you'll most likely also make more money as time goes on, and you'll get more hours at your job. And so as you do that, you will also be able to even save more money, because you're saving half of your paycheck, and put it more money than just the, like, let's say $400 per month. You'll maybe eventually be able to put 500, 600, 700, and you'll have just so much within even just 2, 3, 4 years that you would just I mean, I would leave most of it in there, but you could probably take some out every once in a while, you know, but I would mainly just want to use the money that you have for spending from your paychecks and not use it from the stocks, as you just want to be able to also use this for retirement eventually. So yeah, that is pretty much all I have for today. That is just all I have for investing. I've been researching a lot of this stuff recently, and I want to be able to help my friends. And so that is pretty much it. Thank you, and goodbye.